Yeah, you just give me a screen cap and I'll fix it.
Again, I'll just do it through. We can just do it through Parsec. It's not a problem.
Fix what?
The fucking the cropping.
Oh. I'm just saying I have a way to do it, Devon. I'm trying to help.
I'm sure you do. You could do it in the editing program once we Parsec.
You don't trust me, do you?
This is like people aren't even gonna know what the hell we're talking about because it's already been cropped for them anyway. So you're just making it sound like nonsense.
You say it's been cropped anyway, but you didn't do it in the Would You Rather video.
That's because I didn't know. Okay.
So you just played yourself, okay? Like, congratulations, you're a failure.
What? No, it's not even that I couldn't do. I zoomed in a bit. I wanted to see the comments.
Congratulations, you're a failure.
It's not like I included my browser or anything like that.
I saw a browser's tab on there, Devon. Don't try and hide it. Okay.
What do you mean? You did not. You're lying.
I'm all seeing and all knowing. Okay.
What are you, God?
No, I'm mad.
Anyway, welcome to DPG, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Matt, what are we doing today? After some people haven't already figured it out.
Apparently, we're going to be pressing buttons. So.
We're going to be pressing or not pressing buttons.
Yeah, that too, yeah. So this is a game that has been around for several years, and it's essentially a different version of Would You Rather, except it's just about pressing a button. So
sounds like fun. Okay,
so am I gonna read this shit, or are you gonna read it?
Well, I did a lot of the reading last time. You should do a lot of the reading this time.
Okay, well, I'll do that. I gotta get close up to the microphone for this. So the first one we have here is you have the ability to think about how much you want something, and it comes true, but things you don't want to happen come true too when you think about how much you don't want it.
I have no idea what the hell this just said.
You have the ability to think about how much you want something and it comes true, but things you don't want to happen come true too.
So basically, if I think about something I want, I get it. If I think about something I don't want, I get it anyway.
But then so imagine if you just randomly had a really weird lucid dream and just like you dreamt that like a volcano was erupting.
I don't want this volcano on my face.
I feel like this would be too risky, so I will not do that.
I don't think I will either, because there's a lot of things on a daily basis. Like, I think about my work. I don't want my job. Wait, hold on. Yes, I want to press that button, because if I don't want my job, I lose it anyway, right?
And then think about like opposite day. If you actually had this on opposite day.
Oh yeah.
You know, you do want something, you don't want something.
Because that's a thing, right?
Right. So I'm not going to press
but there are a lot of more scenarios where there's things I think about that I don't want, and I don't want those to come true. So I don't think I'll press it either. We are in we are in the majority. It is pretty close though, so I'm not going to lie.
That's a pretty big ratio, actually. That's a pretty close ratio. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So what are the questions for this? Think about how much you want to get rid of the part of your power that makes things you don't want to come true first. That's a huge wraparound too. Like, they don't tell you can't, so it's like just think I don't want to lose my power of not wanting things to come true, but they do what?
Let's just continue on before it gets more confusing. All right. So you get to have the time of your life, okay, but everyone else becomes incurably suicidal. Wow.
That's an instant I will not, because I am not about to become the reason why everybody else dies around me.
You know what this reminds me of? Have you seen, well, not besides the suicide part, have you seen the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
I've seen like bits and pieces of it. I've never been a huge fan of it.
There was actually an episode built around this concept where Mandy actually was given she was given a wish where she basically wished for everyone to be gone on the world except herself. So she was entirely alone. So but she had the time of her life, obviously, but like she was alone. And then this just made me think about that episode, except without the suicide part, because everyone just disappeared.
That reminds me of the episode in Fairly Odd Parents where like it's like Timmy wishes that like literally only him and Trixie are the last people on Earth, and like Trixie becomes outrageously like obsessed with him just because he's the last like boy to be able to date.
Yeah.
And that's just, I don't know, it's just like realistically, like I guess every good thing comes with a twist in reality. It's like, because even if you get to have the time of your life, like, how long is that going to last before you realize, like, I've made a horrible mistake and now everybody's killing themselves around me? Like,
I think this is one of those situations like where like even if you're like one of the most socially inept people, you still need to be surrounded by people in some way or form. So
well, yeah.
I will not press that.
Well,
button.
because the thing is, like, the majority of my like happiness comes from the people around me anyway. So, like, you know, hanging with friends, hanging with family, and stuff like that. Like, you know, I don't feel happy, you know, being the only happy person on the planet. You know what I mean?
I think even you would miss my puns if I was gone at some point. So for that reason alone, I will not press.
I'm not pressing the button, and a lot of people agree with us.
Yeah. Was there a downside?
was there a down? You monster! Oh my god. I love the comments too. Oh hell no!
You have a nice house, a good car, and loads of money, but you're on the Jersey Shore for the rest of your life. I don't even know what the Jersey Shore is.
I don't either. Let's find out.
This isn't anything bad, is it? Is this like a
It's a TV show. American reality TV show that ran on MTV from 2009 to 2012 in the United States. The series follows 8 housemates. So what is this? Just like a real life version of Friends? Like,
Nah, I'm okay. I think I'll live my.
I'm gonna pass.
I'll live my boring life as it is. It's okay.
It was actually somewhat close. I think I'll live my boring life over being on a reality TV. Because the thing is, reality TV shows never, ever reality.
I think the only quote-unquote reality TV shows I actually like enjoyed watching were things like Impractical Jokers. But I don't know. Even then, like, I don't think that show didn't really... It didn't always make me laugh, but the moments that actually were funny, I found to be pretty funny. But I don't even really know if you would consider that a reality TV show.
I don't know what I would consider a reality. I mean, I don't watch a whole lot of reality TV. I think it's all because the thing is, I know it's all fake. So it's like I don't watch it because I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy people putting on faces and stuff for TV. It's like that's why I don't watch like the stupid, you know, I don't watch like the whole drama stuff anymore because it's just a bunch of like.
I would have more fun picking the dirt between my fingernails than watching shows like that.
It's the same reason I don't watch like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette because it's just like all it is just, you know, people paid actors, you know, trying to, you know, spice it up for TV. It's like that's all it is. If I ever became famous, you know, tomorrow, you know, and people are like asking me for a reality TV show, I'm like, no, I'm not into that stuff. And the thing is, it's like I know like there's a lot of like popular creators right now that are getting their own reality TV shows, which I think are stupid. Like this, I know like it's what's to say, it's like JoJo Siwa, something like that. She's got like movies and stuff on Nickelodeon now, and even Charlie has her own. Her family has her own reality TV show too now, and it's like, why are you selling yourself out like this? Like you were decent on the on a platform for one thing, and now you've just given yourself up to fakeify yourself even more. It's like, I know I probably have a very unpopular opinion, but I don't care for those creators that do that to themselves. It's just not real. I'm sorry, I kind of ranted on there for a second.
I know. You can film and watch every dream you ever had, but you'll never see the end of the dream.
So what you're saying is you'll never wake up.
But you'll never see the end of the dream. Or like you
do wake up and then you don't see the... Okay, that makes more sense.
I think I would actually do this just because it actually would actually contribute to research.
You're filming it. It's not like you're actually going to be in it again. Like realistically,
you can film and watch every dream though, so like it tells me that it can actually, it's like a mental recording of it, but you just can't. I actually would choose it just because, like, even then, I don't see like the downside to this. Like, you get to like have research purposes for all this.
Yeah, I think
I think it actually would contribute to.
And it's not like you're in any real danger, so I guess I'll press the button.
Oh wow, a lot of people. So I kept the end easy. Yeah. Okay. You can transform into whatever you wish, but each transformation is excruciatingly painful. Is this what happens when Wolverine like unreveals his claws?
Here's the question: how long does the pain last after you've transformed? Is it like a lingering pain that lasts hours? Or is
What
it
would
like
you
a
even
really?
transform into?
Because if it was a really, really quick pain, I'm sure I'd get over it. You know, I'd get used to it over time.
Yeah, but excruciatingly painful. I mean, like,
Well, that's the thing. Even the most excruciating pain, if you deal with it for long enough, you start to kind of just forget it's there.
imagine if you turned into a turtle and then like you want to go back to being a human, but your small little body has to transform into like that big human again. Like I feel like that, and that's the thing. I feel like the transformation time would just significantly impact the pain. Like,
Like your
what
eyes
if you
are
went
like
from
gouging
being
out
like,
of your head.
what if you went from being like an ant to an elephant? I mean, like the time from each transformation, I feel like would be really painful just because
Unless
the
it's just
time
like
alone.
a zap of a transformation. Unless you just instantly become that thing. Like it doesn't say how
Personally,
you transform.
I would not I will not press the button, but you know, you do
You're
you.
missing out on an opportunity. Opportunity? Is that what I just said?
Yeah, I guess so.
If you don't use it, it'll be like nothing happened at all, but you still have a useful power. That's true. It doesn't say you have to use it all the time. I will become a raptor. I will be realistic too, with feathers and little toe claws, and I will eat everyone's salad.
Let's all eat salad.
What?
Okay. You know what? The eating salad part really gets me. So probably gonna press the button now.
Well, that's that's the price one pays for the ability to turn into a dragon. Also, it doesn't say how fast your transformations are. You could only be in pain for a second, and that's what I was talking about too.
Just thinking, like, is it like bone crunching and crackling and like, you know, like there's like blood everywhere? I mean, like, I don't know. Yeah, fuck it, press the button.
I think I will too. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, I'm in the majority. Yeah, I have faith in humanity again. Okay.
What do you mean have faith in me? You were on the wrong side beforehand.
I don't know. All right. You would fly on Air Force One with the president, but you would sleep less than 4 hours per night all year.
I honestly, I wouldn't care. Like I've never been huge on politics, so it's like I'm not gonna be bend over back from a politician. It's like,
Yeah, but 4 hours a night though. I mean, like, I feel like I don't think this is all that significant to me, so I'm personally not going to press the button.
I don't think so. I don't care who's in office. Like I'm not flying with the president to lose sleep over it. Like I'm not into that. Like
I just need sleep.
and
That's
not
all.
to mention
Sleeping,
that's another thing. I fall asleep pretty early on in the night, and I sleep in a lot.
My God, yeah.
To hell with the president. This is all downside.
Next. All right, you live a perfect life, a good job, plenty of friends, and a soulmate who loves you dearly. Aw. But you have to live. You have to live a life as the opposite sex.
Sorry, I just tried to take over there for a second. I was reading ahead. So what you're saying is you have a perfect life, but you're female. Well, at least in our case, we are female.
Wait, you're male, Devon? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. How attractive?
I don't know how to
be,
confess this to you, but I am 100% guy.
Oh, good to know. I'm glad to know after 3 years. 3 years of friendship, huh? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, honestly, if I still have my same personality, but I'm just a girl, I feel like that wouldn't really be much of a difference. I mean, so I'll press the button. Sure.
I probably would too, because like I don't care what gender I am. If I have a perfect life, I'm taking that perfect life.
It's living that good life. 69%. Okay, that's perfect right there.
Let's go. Nobody else press the button. If you get this, skip it.
Keep this ratio perfect.
Yeah.
All right, you are granted 3 wishes. Every wish you make will reduce your lifespan according to the type of wish that you make. The more complicated the wish, the more lifespan it will take.
So you're saying if I wish for ultimate control of the universe, I die in an instant.
What if one of the wishes was that like I wish that like I don't like lose lifespan? There, you have 2 more wishes now.
There, I wish I was eternal. There you go. Now it's well,
okay, and even going
eternal?
if you couldn't unwish that, like even if you couldn't unwish that, like what's the criteria for how complicated a wish can be? Because like if you wish for a bowl of bran flakes, is that
actually like
is a bowl of bran flakes too complicated?
Like I'm sure like wishing for a puppy or something is not that complicated, but wishing for like wishing that like everybody around you would like cease to your power, like I guess that would be on the complicated side.
Devin, you know what you should do? How about you make this the most easy speed run of 3 wishes possible? First wish, I wish for a bowl of bran flakes. Second wish, I wish for a spoon. Third wish, I wish for a bowl of milk in the bran flakes. You know, like
A bowl of milk in the already bowl of bran flakes. What?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got
So
you
you
got to
want
use the
2
bowl to pour the
bowls?
milk in. Yeah, 2 bowls. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you said bowl of milk in the bran flakes, so like now you've just taken the entire bowl of milk and put it in the already other bowl of bran flakes.
I wanted a second bowl. What's
So
the
you should
problem?
have the bowl on the side of milk, the bowl of milk on the side, the bowl of bran flakes on the side, and then you just mix the two. And then put the other bowl on top of the other one and make it a dome of cereal.
Well, assuming that I can go with the logic of like I can just wish for like the first wish to like
Or like
make it so that I don't lose lifespan.
or even then, like you wish for like immortality, and then you just wish for 3 more wishes.
Well, I don't want immortality. I'm just saying I don't want like my lifespan to be decreased. So I don't want to be immortal. But I'll press the button. Oh, 60-40 split. Okay. Interesting. You will marry your ideal intellectual partner, but your partner will be physically unattractive to you.
So
like I can't even hug or kiss them. Like,
well, I mean, you can hug or kiss them. It's just that you probably wouldn't enjoy it.
well, it's saying your partner will be physically unattractive to you. So like,
well, that's what I'm saying. You can,
oh wait, no, okay.
It doesn't mean that you can't hug or kiss them or hold hands and stuff. It's just like they don't look attractive to you anymore. So it's like, but at that point, why if I wanted to wear, if it's my ideal intellectual partner, like, then why would I care about attractiveness? Because if you're looking at it in a way that you want to marry them for their intellectualness, that's a word. then why do actual appearance, like why does appearance matter to you? Like I don't.
Do you press the button?
I mean, realistically, if I'm marrying somebody for a personality, realistically, and I don't actually care about what they look like, then like in reality, I don't see why it would matter if they were unattractive. Like I'd press a button.
All right. Oh wow, definitely.
I'm in the minority, but like,
yeah, I guess they're like
this guy's like realistically, you have to be sexually attracted to somebody in order for the relationship to work. Not necessarily. You can have a relationship with somebody and never ever once ever have a thought about like having sex or having kids or anything like that. You don't have to think about sex with your partner because like you don't meet somebody at a restaurant or something like that to sit down and have a meal and discuss, okay, so when we get home tonight, I'm gonna stick it in your butt.
There are a lot of people who are like that, Devon. I'm just saying,
I know
are a lot of
there
people
are
like
people like that. Don't get me wrong, but you don't have to be like that to have a relationship. More people than not, I would like to think they go and they have a nice conversation about their day at work or like what they do for their free time. You're not immediately going to like, okay, so I want 7 kids. I want 2 of them to be female, 5 of them to be male because they're all going to be football players.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's just, you don't have to think about, you don't have to be sexually attracted to somebody to have a relationship with them. Because like there are people out there that don't, have, first off, there's people out there that are actually innocent. And then there's people that don't want kids.
Speaking of true love here, actually. You will meet your true love, but you will get friend zoned for 3 years.
Well, I've already been alone for over 4, so why not? Let's go.
I'm just saying, like the last girlfriend I had was like about like 5 years ago, so I think I can actually afford to like wait an extra 3 years.
My last one,
and for me,
was a little
3 years
over
actually
4
is not
now.
that long. I mean, like if it's true love, then that means that the person will be waiting for you at the end of that tunnel. So I will say yes.
4.5 years ago, around there is when I had my
So
last
be waiting 3 years then. Yeah, this guy understands it. Yeah.
Well, but even then, it's only 3 years. So, like, I mean, after 3 years, if you keep yourself occupied, that's gonna go by in a fly. Like, I feel like literally just yesterday, it was like, when I graduated high school, and that was back in 2019.
You discover the cure for cancer, but you contract the cancer that the cure does not work on.
So
this is a cure for every type of cancer, because there's not just one type of cancer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's different types of cancer. So if you contract a cancer that the cure doesn't work on, it doesn't specify what kind of cancer. So therefore, you've just canceled out your entire prompt.
Well, no, it's funny because if we're going with the all cancer thing, then that means you've contracted every single type of cancer possible. But honestly, yeah, if it's to cure all type of cancers, I would press the button personally.
Well, the thing is, think about it though. If I discover a cure for all cancer, then how the hell am I supposed to contract a cancer that I can't cure if I already know the cure for every single cancer?
I don't know. I guess it's just the logic that you have to.
It's a redundant statement. Like this whole entire thing doesn't make sense. This physical prompt cannot be possible.
I would still press the button personally. But.
Well, then press the button. I don't think I would, just because it doesn't make sense. But like, right here, this button contradicts itself. Thank you. No, it doesn't? Question mark. Yes. No wonder this guy's got 2 dislikes. No, it doesn't.
I die yeah. Yeah, that's my whole point though. I would rather just save lives than just myself. But
well, yeah, that in that sense, yes. But like at the same time, it's like it really is just like you have a cure for cancer, but it's not gonna cure cancer. That's what it says.
You can fly, but you can't speak anymore and tweet like a bird.
Instant press the button.
Nah,
I will easily tweet like a bird if that means if I can like just fly across the town. Be like,
no thanks.
Like tweet, motherfucker.
I don't see the upside to this crap. Like I love it. All right, next. You can get anything you want, but every time you get something, your beloved lose something random. Wait,
well, I don't
your
have
beloved loses something random.
Well, I've already won because I don't have a beloved. So
yeah, I don't have a beloved, so I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm pressing that button.
What if I wanted my beloved to never lose anything, especially life? Yeah, fair enough.
I love how everybody tries to find loopholes in all of these.
You obtain telekinetic powers, like in Dead Space, equal to your physical strength multiplied by 100. Ooh. When you use your powers, you sometimes get a headache. If it starts off fairly weak, but can advance to the point where you get severe migraines for days on end, possibly resulting in death of severe mental illness.
Not worth it.
Telekinesis is pretty fucking awesome.
I love telekinesis, but I'm not about to die over it.
Yeah, no, I think I'll be okay with it. Yeah, I can always just pretend to be Super Saiyan and just be happy that way.
I'll pretend like I know what people are thinking about me.
You get all the superpowers you want, but everyone you touch will die. Everyone.
So I'll just put myself in a ball. Like, what's the problem? I'll get one of those, like, I'll get like one of those like virus balls that like you just like that you're like that you're just like mobilized in.
I got a solution to this. Okay.
Oh, yeah?
So like any superpower I want. Okay. So before I touch anyone, I will subconsciously use my not kill anyone superpower. There you go.
My not kill everyone.
Oh, I meant to press. I will press the button, but fuck it. Like, no, I'm just saying. Like, I will subconsciously use my not superpower, like my superpower to like that doesn't kill people. That was my logic. But yeah.
Well, what if you also get like a life healing power? What if you can use the force on somebody to force heal?
Yeah.
Like Raiden in that episode.
We don't talk about that one. Any person you meet, you will know everything
movies, by the way.
Any person you meet, you will know everything that will please them. Your sexuality is reversed, straight to gay, bi to asexual.
I don't really think I care if I know everything that will please somebody. Like, cause like it doesn't, just because I meet somebody and I know what will please them, that doesn't mean I want to.
Isn't this the type of thing like where you experiment and find out what you and your partner wants? I mean, I feel like that would just be the easier task.
I think it's more of like maybe like you have a little bit of like a clearance, like exactly what somebody wants. So if you do choose, that you want somebody, then you'll know what will please them. But if it's somebody that you want, it would have to be the opposite of what your sexuality is. So like if I were to want to please somebody, I would have to please a guy.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a way to be adventurous in the bedroom. We'll just keep it at that. So I will not press the button personally.
I don't think I will either.
I just don't think it's necessary.
It's not that I have any problem with the whole. It's not that I have a whole problem with the that. It's just personally, like I don't think it would be very useful.
Yeah, got me. You will meet the love of your life. Neither of you will be lonely ever again. Aw. But 3 billion people you have not met will die, and everyone will know that
That's
you've
like
made
a
the
third
decision,
of the
though.
fucking world. What do you mean?
Though they will not separate, or either of you will kill because of this.
You are going to kill a third of the entire world just to meet the love of your life.
That's a pretty fucked up way of actually meeting someone.
That
like, imagine,
really is just a whole narcissistical thing, like, to do. Like,
could you actually imagine like meeting the love of your life and like feeling and like both of you have to live the rest of your life knowing that you're guilty of like millions of murders just because
I'm
you guys
sure
really
a
love
lot
each other?
of government agencies would put me on every single watch list in the planet.
I'm not going to press that button.
I'm not either.
Oh wow, 42.
That's a lot closer than I want it to be.
Human population could use this. I just hope they're all stupid. Oh my
now that guy's thinking rationally.
Oh my fucking god. I love it. Love it. You could relive the happiest day of your life any day you wish. But you will have to deal with something painful the next day. Something painful like is an emotional pain or physical pain?
Well, you know what they say. You know, the past, leave shit in the past. I don't care if I relive a happiest day. As long as I know I had one and I know exactly how it went, I can just think about it, and that's how I would relive it.
I think some people, like, they say, like, I wish I could relive certain things, but it's like, I like to think of it as like, hey, you experienced it once, you remember it fondly, like, just leave it at that.
That's the whole thing. If you have memories of it, you can technically just think back to it and just, put yourself back in those shoes, and there you go. You're pretty much in that day again.
And reliving those memories personally for me would kind of defeat the purpose of making new memories and making new experiences.
Well, yeah, because if you're always thinking about the past, you're never looking forward into the future.
Yeah, so I will not press that button.
I won't either.
55. Okay, so what if
pain makes me happy? Flips email hair back.
Love it. People's comments sometimes are just genius, aren't they? You can have anything you ever wanted and desired, but you only have 3 days to live. No, I'm okay.
I think I'm good with my boring life right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
What if I desired to live for as long as I wanted?
That's true. Yeah.
I'm thinking it's thinking more of like a physical object though, rather than like, an actual like power.
And that's the thing. Is there a limit to how much you can and cannot have? Because it says you can have anything you have ever wanted. I mean,
so I can
is it limited to just like a couple things,
or a tennis court?
It doesn't say as many things. It says you can have anything.
But
that leads me to believe there actually is a limit to how much you can and cannot have.
Why would it matter if you're only going to have it for 3 days? Like, it's not.
If I'm gonna have, it could be like Groundhog Day, like where like you just like take the car and just like drive it off the cliff, in style. But I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. Have the greatest friends you have ever wanted. Devon, is this one speaking about us? But you have no friends all the way through your school years.
Joke's on you! I'm already out of school.
I'm already out of college. Already out of high school. To be fair, I mean, like, my friends I have back in high school and middle school were cool, but like, I only sporadically talk to them here and there.
Oh, yeah, same. Like, I would sit with them at like a lunch table and like have conversations, but I wouldn't like go out of my way to hang out with them on the weekends or anything like that.
But you have like no friends all the way through high school. That's just lonely and depressing.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, but that was, unfortunately, that kind of was just how it was for me, back in like elementary and middle school. Like, I really I was very antisocial, so I didn't talk to anybody. And it wasn't until high school that I'm like, I'm just going to talk to people. If they don't like me, then, screw them. I don't give a shit.
So you're going to press the button?
I think I'd probably press the button.
All right. Oh, wow. 54. Okay, so it's a botter. Okay.
Hey, botter. Hey, botter.
Hey, batter. Hey. Bus driver,
lawyer, sue lawyer.
bus driver, drive, bus driver.
What's the?
All right,
how's the matter with you? I learned it in when I was a kid.
Wait, isn't this just $1 billion?
$1,000 million. So that would be a million times 1,000. That is a lot more. That's 100 billion, I think, right? I'm getting the calculator out. Let's go. Hold on, it's 1,000 times a million, right? 1 million. Times 1,000. Yeah, it's 100 million.
Okay, 100 million. That's a lot of money. But
no,
1 million.
I forgot a zero. It is actually $1 billion.
But 1 million good and intelligent people die.
So you get $1 billion. but 1 million good and intelligent people die. I mean, realistically, I don't think I would. I don't want to. I don't want to kill smart people that can like potentially save the actual world from like.
What if those people you kill could end up being like scientists or revolutionary people or people that actually like are contributing to society?
It could be It could be scientists that have the cure for cancer
we were talking about
that were literally just about to that are literally just about to announce it to the people, and then they just drop dead because I was greedy and wanted $1 billion.
Yeah, I'm not gonna press that button. Oh.
That would be $1 billion, idiot, says Alicia Elizabeth.
Hey, no need for that child language here, okay? No, we only have like one child gamer here. Okay?
No, that child language.
You will make $20,000 a week. What, $20,000 a week? Damn, that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
But once a week, a homeless man will pee on your face.
That's very random. Could I pay him? Okay, could I pay him $1,000 not to do that?
What if I paid it? Assuming that like we can't go on the logic that you can't make him not do that. Like, what if I just got enough money within the span of like several weeks to make enough money to the point like where I could retire and that way he would stop peeing on my face, Yeah,
so he'd like barge down. He'd break it at her. He'd just barge down your door. Like, all right,
think about
it's pissing time.
I mean, and that's the thing too. We never talked about the fact that we could put like protective covering over my face or anything like that. I mean, like, I don't know. I could put on like a mask or something like that.
Even then, though, that would still be just disgusting. I don't want to see no homeless man peeing on my face.
But that's a lot of money, though. Like it
is a lot of money, and it's only once a week. So like, it can like realistically,
as long as he's not like pissing in your nose or something like that. But I mean, honestly, like that's actually not the worst thing that could happen. So like, I probably would choose that only just because at some point I would make enough money to like point like where like I could quit that job and like I could just stop having it happen. So
if I could run away from the homeless man, I think I might take that deal.
Or like you said, you could bribe him, just like not, or just like have like a tiny little drop of pee and just there you go.
Just give him money, like be like, hey, can you just wait until like next week for this?
It's
very, very close. I mean, after a while, you just get used to it anyway. Wear a mask. What if I just pay the homeless guy with some of the money that I get? That's what I said. That way, the homeless guy won't piss on me anymore. He can buy himself a house, and I'd be then be happy. Get pissed on or make 20 grand a week versus getting shit on by a stereotypical boss and make a louse 800 a week. You make 800 a week? That's more than I make.
Not bad, actually.
It's not bad at all. Like I've seen worse. I've had
you're probably worse. You're probably gonna get taxed the hell out of that though. So anyway, well there we go. Just like, would you rather you guys found out a little bit more about our morals here, and hopefully they were somewhat clean.
I hope you guys don't look at us like we're gonna take over the world tomorrow. But if that so happens, then I guess so be it.
Yeah. All right. Well. We hope you guys enjoy this episode, and we will see you guys in another episode of whatever we decide to play next. As usual, if you guys have any games for us to play, leave them down below, and we will try and get around to them. But, Devon, do you have anything to say before we head off?
Always do your taxes.
Yeah. All right. We appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for watching DPG. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Take care. Let's go.
That was actually hilarious. I really honestly, like, I was not expecting you to want to get peed on by a homeless man.
I mean, like, look, the 1 million thing and getting a bunch of people killed is one thing, but like getting pissed on and then like actually being able to like reap the benefits of like having that much money. I mean, like, I don't think it's the worst trade off. They could have done something horrible like lose a leg or like lose an arm or like just. I agree though, like, like there are ways to get around that. Like you can bribe the person, you can like just
but there was also another guy that was also in the comments like, yeah, I mean, if you pay them, even if they said yes, another homeless guy would just pee on your face anyway. Because it didn't say the same homeless man would have to pee on your face; it would just have to be a homeless man.
Then you bribe the next homeless man.
You just keep
and then the
going.
rates are going up. Like
I mean, I guess you are making more money than you know what to do with. So like realistically,
you paid that guy $100. I want $200 now. Fine, if it'll keep you from pissing on my face, sure.